Hey, I'm Everett. I like doing a lot of cool things, like archery and driving around. I also like hanging out with my cool friends and sharing my hobbies. I also really like taking pictures of things around me. I've never really been a true fan of selfies, but that's why you'll notice the majority of my camera roll is filled up by landscapes and pictures of my cats. Okay, a lot of pictures of my cats. Besides the company of my fur-faced babies, I often find myself spending time with my youngest brother, Soren.
Hello, Soren.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about me.
Yes.
What has it been like growing up with me?
It's been really fun growing up with you. You are an amazing brother, great sibling. You allow me to be lazy and efficient, as we call it. So, yeah, you're a really great person.
Has your image of me changed?
Over the years, yeah, you have changed and developed into a new person, which it's been cool to see you change. But you're still the same you at heart, which is fun. Like, you're always playing or doing whatever, just being my brother.
How do you feel that I have impacted your life?
You've pushed me to go forward and do more stuff. Like, for instance, you had convinced me to do driving. Like, I just started studying for that. You've shown me your art and made me want to strive to be as good as you and to catch up. You've worked with me on Taekwondo. You've done everything to help me, and you've just pushed me to become a better person.
Thank you. You guys just want to say your names?
Joyce, Rafe.
What do you say, like Grandma and Beepa?
Oh, okay. Grandma.
Beepa. All right. Just a couple quick questions. So what were your first impressions of me when you met me right after I was born?
I got to see you being born. And the very first thing I said to your mommy was, "Oh my God, he looks just like you, Kareem," with a spitting image of your mommy. That was my first impression of you.
Still are. Thank you, Beepa. What do you guys think of me now? How do you think I've grown and changed?
Since you've grown and changed, you've grown and changed into a remarkable young boy. Very intelligent. And, and I've always called you my Beepa's monkey.
You have always had a very kind heart. You have always been a very gentle-hearted person. And you still are.
Thank you.
And you are and because of that, you are as handsome on the inside as you are on the outside. And that's in my opinion, one of the highest compliments anyone could be given. You have grown into a wonderful, caring, gentle young man.
Thank you,
I
Grandma.
remember when you were first started to walk, and Grandma was walking with her walker. You would grab her walker. And just keep on walking with her. That's the gentleman that you are.
And when you were about 4, maybe 5, we went shopping with you, and you kept bringing me all these clothes to try on because you thought they were going to look beautiful on me.
Yeah.
And I had to try them on. You insisted. And then when we were all done trying them on, and we were leaving the store, you opened the door for me, and I said, "Everett, you are such a gentleman. Did you learn that from your mommy?" And you looked at me and you said, "No, I taught it to myself." And that is something I will always remember. And you are a gentleman today.
Just one last question about how I've impacted your life.
Oh, goodness.
What?
How I have impacted your life.
I can't imagine life without you.
There's no way.
Quite honestly, I can't. It is beyond.
I can't imagine.
I just can't. I can't imagine life without you. That's how much you've impacted my life. You have brought joy to me. You have brought so much love, so much caring. I've so enjoyed all the stages of you growing that I just don't think I could do without you.
And I so much enjoyed sleeping out here in the back room with you. You know, even though I might fart a little bit. But anyway, you know, I enjoyed so much having you overnight. I miss that, and I told Grandma that the other night. I miss it so much. Having you and Swan here overnight for the weekend. And there were times when you went to when we kept you and you went to church with us, and we took you out to a very special breakfast
At the Bunny Restaurant.
the Bunny Restaurant, and I miss that so much. And Mr. D's too.
I just remember the Bunny Restaurant so much. I love that place. I just remember loving so much going to the Bunny Restaurant and playing tic-tac-toe.
Well, and talking about impacting people, there's somebody that you impacted at the Bunny Restaurant. The one older waitress that we would often get. Yes, you reminded her of her grandson, but still, every time we would go there, she would ask where you were, and she would be truly, sincerely disappointed because you weren't with us. So here's somebody that you've impacted that you didn't even know you were impacting. That's who you are.
Hello, Amy Luzik. I just have a couple of questions for you. What did you first think when you met me?
Tall. I met you 7th grade. It was at Skate's birthday party. So tall and and you were very friendly because you walked out with Skate. Yeah, I say like first tall and then very, very friendly. Like you introduced yourself and then we just got to talking really fast.
Longer
We really got to be friends during quarantine though.
Like on the Zoom calls with Brandon and Fiona.
Right. You're really good at just kind of like either I don't even know how to put it, but like adjusting with moods. I think it's just like it's cool.
Next question, how have I impacted you in your life?
Wow! I've made like some of my best friends in quarantine, and I feel like that's just really helped me, you know? Like like you and Emil and Brandon, I all met during quarantine, and since you are one of those people, that's really kept me going because I get to meet new people, I get to have new experiences, like figuring out Zoom, figuring out stuff we can do online. So I think that's been like a main one, just like making a new friend in quarantine that I just really connect with, you know?
What would be different if we had never met? So let's just say I was never born and Skate had never introduced us and Brandon.
Oh, jeez. I'm playing a lot less Minecraft, that's for sure. I mean, if that never happened, I probably wouldn't be as close with Brandon either, because I talk with Brandon mostly throughout the day on like Zoom calls when I'm on Zoom calls with you. So like, you're helped me realize that like, oh, there are possibilities. Like I can drive that far if I want to do something. I can learn how to fly a plane if I want to, because you're like, oh yeah, today I just like built a table, and I'm like, yeah, I can build a table, you know? I would just be different, you know? Because our experiences have been different. Like it would be, you know.
I guess we kind of a little bit answered this question, but it's why do you stick around? So I guess just because new friends and having something to do to fill the time.
Well, not necessarily just that. I mean, I have other people that I could fill up the time, but I just feel more comfortable around you because you're good at like, I don't know, like when I feel like when I'm with other people, I have to be like either like constantly in like dynamic conversation, and like sometimes that can be a little draining. I feel like we could just kind of like either just sit there and play Minecraft and do our own thing, or we could be like really talking, you know?
It's so funny. A couple of times Brendan and I, like, well, because I always have him up on my screen, but he's forgotten that I've been on a call with him,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I'll sneeze and then scare the crap out of him, and that makes my day.
So jumpy.
He is so jumpy. It's so great.
It's so funny.
Bro, these interviews have like blown up my ego way too much.
Oh yeah, I know. I can
It's-
tell.
Brandon David Turner. Can I?
Everett, I don't know how to pronounce your middle name or last name.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, just a couple of questions. First, what did you first think of me when you first met me?
And well, our mutual friend who introduced us hyped you up a lot, so I was very, very ready to meet you. So I
Sounds
thought you
like
were
I'm a
cool.
newborn, just
Yes.
ready to meet. Okay.
Yeah, for 9 whole months.
For 9 whole months, Skate was just hyping me up. Okay.
Yeah.
Why have you decided to remain friends with me?
You play Minecraft with me.
That's a very solid answer.
And you're a very nice and intelligent person.
How have I impacted you as a person?
I don't know. You play Minecraft with me. You know what? I feel like that's the main thing that I care about with you. You're just like, you could be the worst person of all time. No.
I play Minecraft.
Yeah, that's your only personality trait.
It's
No,
just-
that's my only personality trait. Sorry.
My personality trait is that I play Minecraft with Brandon. Your personality trait is that
right.
you play Minecraft.
Right, yeah. I am the alpha and the omega. I am the beginning and the end.
That is absolutely terrifying. Well, thank you very much for your time, good friend.
Yes, of course.